In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
You're a bitch. The plan for the hostiles.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
He's a Tory and they are known for their military strength. Okay, so I appreciate that. That's why your dad gave you this helmet to download effectively the intersect into your head. They still could have done it at a later date or made him his successor at a later time, if need be. It's still, I'm giving a bit benefit of doubt the whole dad dying thing, but I'm still not happy about it.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or...
Yeah.
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something.
Touche.
Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Yeah. Colonial director position. What are you doing?
how do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
Yeah.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus a citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Cool.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
I know it's the tech you found on Mars, but you can call it Prothean tech, you know. It was Prothean tech. I'll be... Say I should go. Say it, I'll fucking dare you.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Oh, you
Ryder?
bastard.
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out.
What,
That's what
bitch?
you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove
Don't
me
say you
wrong.
didn't fuck up off moaning at me. You got a problem with it? You fucking sort it, motherfucker. Bitch. Colossal bitch. What is this? Do I even want to know?
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Okay.
Hello, Console. You and I are going to be very good friends. We'll get you all fixed up and ready to go in no time. As soon as we hook you up to all that juicy power.
You suited into get out more. But good talk, buddy. Good talk.
Technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
We could explore for a little bit first. Oh, the information wall that we've already been to. Oh, excuse me, coming through. Where's everyone else? Do we talk to everyone else up here?
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
So it's 100% drop to power, then how is this place getting lit up still? It isn't, that's the real question.
Already checked the consoles down here, right? Huh. I think you forgot to hit confirm when you filled out the forms. They're not listed. Nah, it's fine. If you say you fixed them, you did. I'll just check those boxes for you.
Okay. Good to know. Howdy.
This is a nightmare.
Okay, what does this button do? Strike mission. Strike team missions.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Candros for authorization to participate.
Can I use this thing, please?
That's the console for our strike teams.
Do we have any?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
You're trusting me with them?
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
So this is the whole, how it ties into the multiplayer. Because I played them, last night when it was midnight, because I couldn't record it, it was too late. I just want to see if it was up and running, so I played a bit of the multiplayer. It's the same as Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. That isn't a bad thing, I enjoyed Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. A bit more fleshed out, but generally the same principle. So this is how it ties into it, the strike teams. How do I do it? Strike teams offline, unlike feature company access to your current... No, I am online, aren't I? Okay, well I'll do it later. Okay, hope you all read that, because I'm going back to the game. Okay, we'll talk to these people, and then we'll go back upstairs and do the actual... Hi! There are a lot more female Taurians now. I'm currently enjoying the females of the species.
It's not fair.
I know.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's
That's
hope
me.
at last.
There is, yes.
Maybe you could help.
I
You're
can't.
impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political.
It has indeed.
My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Must have been mad.
Exile, huh? Guess it wasn't for having a hand in the cookie jar.
What's that?
They say it's murder.
Murder.
Calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Milken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Will do. I'll do it.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit.
I doubt
Please,
it, but...
tell Milken I love him.
No, I won't do that bit. I'll tell him you love him, but I won't tell him I will. So, Kandros, about the whole me doing side quests already, let's have a word about that.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Maybe.
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue
You have a
with
blue tongue.
results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrion Arc.
What's the word on the Tyrion Arc?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows?
What if
If
gas
you
is
need
on it?
anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
While we're here, we'll talk about the elephant in the room. The facial animations. There is an issue with the facial animations. Apparently they are trying to fix it, but the whole brain dead, half asleep look the eyes are doing all the time. When I was first watching videos online about the default, we're looking at the default rider, and how we were talking to other people, it does look annoying, and it does bring down the game and obviously really upset the good voice acting in the game. So I know it's there. I've played the first Mass Effect, for fuck's sake. That was so buggy, it was unbelievable. The whole render texture thing, I don't mind the bugs here and there. They'll get fixed eventually. When they won't, there'll be fucking mods for it. So I'm not too fussed. But I can appreciate it is quite annoying. And again, the reason I'm annoyed about it is the game was pushed back. It was going to be out 2 years. Originally planned to be out 2 years ago. So there's a whole extra 2 years they're putting into making the game. Fair enough. We'll put a bit more time into it. I can appreciate that. but they still didn't fix this. I know some things take a little bit long to fix, but come on, game developers, just seriously, they do this all the time. Just do your thing. Okay, so let's just do all this, then we'll get back to talking to the actual people we need to talk to.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding a militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
As you do.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
No, they're crap.
So, we're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
That's how you earn it in the Milky Way. We know, we're the big brute bastards, and you were, awesome.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
The scenery.
Being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, Then my sister became a sculptor, and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Isn't Irene the Turian on Omega that you... Oh, fuck, she is as well. She's the first female Turian you ever see. Oh, that's awesome. I only just realised that reference. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, awesome.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
Awesome.
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. But that isn't news to you, right?
No, it is.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
You wanted to say pal, really. I could sense it.
The Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Okay. Well, this is nowhere near finished. We should really go to the prison. Because I've no idea if I go to this actual mission, I doubt I'll be able to come back. It's going to probably trigger something. I can feel it in my balls. Oh, security footage. Use. Damage control. Okay. Damage control again. Damage control again. Damage control again. Damage control again.
All non-relevant repair
Awesome.
requests are currently on
Okay.
hold until power
Does anyone want a coffee?
complete.
Oh, there's a crate. I'm opening your ass. Take it all. I didn't even... Oh, it's Quarian nav processor, Omnigel. Where are the Quarians? I know they didn't get an arc. Because I know it's the council races. So... The Solarians didn't get an arc either. Because it's the human arc, the Turian arc, and the Asari arc. There are Solarians here, but they didn't get an arc. Oh, there's a merchant. Shop. Actually, no. Let's talk to you first, see if I can get a discount. I'm Commander Shepard.
I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
I'll question it.
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash-landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
Okay, so N7. Omniblade. And Viper. My items. Sell your ass. Sell or salvage. Okay, this is a stupid system for selling things, but never mind. There we go. Recharge module. Krogan ham, I'll keep that. Cryo ammo. Titanium material. I'll keep it. I'll keep these. Okay. I've sold some stuff. I can't afford anything else. I don't really want to buy them yet. Oh, you can sell armor. Okay, I can't actually sell armor. Okay, there's no armor to buy. Okie dokie, never mind. It's the same thing, dumbass. No, buddy, can I talk to the boss's face, please?